Hello, it's Diana Marchand, founder of Raw Foods Made Simple, and I make healthy living simple for busy women. And welcome to the Clean Body, Clean Mind video series. In the first video, what I talked about was developing that deeper connection within yourself, being able to kind of sense your intuition, get in touch with yourself so you can really create a day that is less stressful, full of more joy, and you can really begin to create the life that you want. And in this video, what I was going to do is I was going to talk about the 5 mindset shifts and the 5 action steps to take. But that would make it too long, so we're dividing it up. Today, it is the 5 action steps you can take to have a cleaner body and feel fantastic. Okay, so here we go. Step number 1 is I want you to bring awareness to what you eat. Yes, and that means writing it down. Now, you don't have to write it down forever. How about just pick 3 days or 5 days would be perfect. I really want you to do this because it can make a huge difference. So why? Well, you may think, I eat really healthy. I don't know why I have to write it down. I already know what I eat. Well, that's not always true. You may have healthy meals, but you may not realize that during the day or even at night, kind of what you snack on, those things you grab. You know, we're not really conscious too much during the day. We're doing things, we're busy, we're unfocused. And so we just grab things, and most often those things are full of the sugar, the white flour, everything that's kind of bad for us and really have no nutrients. And they definitely can contribute to the weight gain, the energy slumps of your day, the mind fog, all of that. So they can really make a difference. You'll also notice patterns and behaviors when you start writing it down. You may think you eat enough at a certain time of the day, but you may realize in the morning you don't really eat enough, but yet you do so much more eating and snacking at night. Well, of course, that's going to make a difference in your weight gain and how you feel when you even get up in the morning the next day. So you start to notice patterns and behaviors. Maybe you eat too much at a certain time of a day, not enough at another time of a day. And when you bring awareness to that, you can start to shift and make changes. You might also notice that you have sensitivities to certain foods, right? Like you wake up one morning and you got a headache, or you're feeling really tired and groggy. You can look at the next day, previous day's journal, and see, what did I eat? Maybe something then affected how I feel now, and it always does, right? So it's usually what we eat. So that is very important. Number 2, you are going to think about how you feel before you even eat. Check in again with your body. You're about to eat something. Are you even hungry? Or is it more out of habit? Or, like we could have been raised, I know I was raised, that you eat at certain specific times during the day, no matter what. And so the clock strikes 12 or whatever, and you think, it's lunchtime, I got to eat right now. You may not even be hungry. Or maybe you should have eaten an hour before that when you were starving. And now it's like you're just going to gorge yourself because you're so hungry and you should have eaten earlier. So pay attention to how you feel before you eat. Also, after you eat. This is really important because what you eat affects how you feel, and I'm talking on a mental, physical level, all of it, emotional level. So this is, do a check-in maybe 20 minutes, half an hour after you eat. Wow, how does my body feel? How does my brain feel? How does my mind feel? Am I tired? Do I have indigestion? Do I have heartburn? Am I bloated and feeling terrible? So then again, you're going to be able to see, maybe it's food combinations that's not agreeing with you. Maybe it's a specific food that you shouldn't have anymore. Your body will let you know what's right for you and what's wrong for you. So you can play around with that and get it set, and you will feel so much better after once you do. Once you figure it out, you'll feel fantastic after. Number 3 is include a lot more veggies and fruit into your day. So in the morning, of course, the green smoothie, the tons of water, getting in some fresh fruit first thing in the morning, your body will love you, all the nutrients in that. And then during the day, you're going to really bring in as many vegetables as you can, raw or cooked, tons and tons. So you right now your plate may look like it's got the meat, it's got the starch, and then it's got a little bit of vegetables. I know that's the way I was raised. I want you to switch it up. I want you to have the vegetables, the largest portion of the meal. You may have salad, you may have tons of vegetables, and then whatever else you prepare yourself and your family, that's fine too. Just increase the portion of the vegetables. Eat the vegetables first, all that stuff. Fill more up on that before you start on the heavier, fattier things, if you still have those in your day. It's also, you're going to notice you're going to be able to eat a lot of foods and not so much have to worry about portion control or counting calories, because as long as you don't put any whole bunch of fat or sauces on your vegetables, you will be eating foods that are so full of nutrients like phytonutrients, antioxidants, essential fatty acids, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Those are the foods that really have the nutrition that your body needs, the greens and the vegetables. So you'll feel amazing once you start adding way more of those into your day, any way you can. Number 4 is maybe start switching up some of the things that is maybe not so great or really heavy and fatty or full of preservatives, getting rid of those and starting to add some better options, right? Like, for example, coconut oil can be used instead of butter. And coconut oil I love on any type of cooked veggies. Instead of butter, where I used to add a whole bunch of butter, I now add coconut oil, and it's so great. I love it. You can even add it on your popcorn. So start to change the butter with the coconut oil. And then for things like spreads and dips, like say if you have any spreads on wraps or anything, switch it up. Try using avocado instead. You can add a little bit of water, lemon juice, salt and pepper to your avocado, make a spread with it. You can add a bit of mustard with it, which is really good. Start using that instead of the mayonnaise, especially any bought sauces, because they have tons of preservatives. They often contain wheat, soy, genetically modified oils and stuff, and just bad stuff, right? So try to get rid of those. You can get some raw sauces and dips, which I have lots of recipes for those when I work with my clients or on my YouTube channel. So start getting rid of those. If you are a fan of ice cream, you can make your fabulous fruit ice cream. And it does taste good. Like frozen mangoes, frozen bananas, whipping those up in a food processor with a little bit of water or in a blender, and it's like a soft serve, and it tastes fantastic. And you can flavor it nuts, whatever you want. So that's a kind of a way of getting rid of some of that ice cream. It's a great snack. And if you are somebody who loves coffee shops, going with friends and stuff, do not eat those snacks, because they, again, genetically modified stuff, soy, wheat, sugars, all stuff that's bad for you, nothing that's good for you. Make your own. You can even grind your own flours. You can take oats, grind into oat flour, almonds to almond flour, buckwheat to buckwheat flour. You can make your own stuff. It's way cheaper that way also. And then number 5 is to end the guilt. Yes, end the guilt. And the guilt of eating when you slip up, when you don't eat something, when you eat something you know you shouldn't, right? Now, I eat healthy a lot, and most of the time, but I don't always eat healthy things, right? There's sometimes when I want a snack, when I want something special, when it's someone's birthday, when I'm out with friends, but I do not beat myself up about it. What I do is I totally enjoy it. I savor it. I love every second and every morsel of it. That is what I choose to do. That also brings positive energy, right? You're giving yourself, the food, loving positive energy. And we know that energy affects us and everything at a cellular level. We are all energy. Everything is made up of energy. But when you eat something and you beat yourself up, you feel terrible about yourself, you focus on it, you think about it over and over again. That is not doing anybody any good. Now, it doesn't mean go out and eat a cake a day, right? Of course, moderation. But it just means that when you do slip up, when you are at a party, or when you do eat something you know, maybe I shouldn't, don't beat yourself up about it. Just enjoy it, savor it, love that moment, love yourself for doing that, and then get back on the healthy track again. That's really what it's all about, right? Doing something great most of the time, and every once in a while, you need to have those treats, and I'm all about that. So stop beating yourself up about it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for joining in on this Clean Body, Clean Mind video, and I can't wait to do the next video. I have the next video done for you guys already, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much.